It needs to begin with a nod of appreciation for the fact that anything at all exists at all and that we get to share in this existence thing. And it needs to begin with love. I'm from Nottingham in the UK and our local legend is Robin Hood. Did he really steal from the rich to feed the poor? And if so, what for? Was he moved to tears and to action by the obvious everyday injustice that he saw? Or was it more to do with the fun and the thrill of working on the right side of a manufactured law? My mum is a merry maiden, and my dad came over from Jamaica. His family were taken as slaves from Africa in the previous centuries. And when I was little, I saw racist graffiti on the streets, and I wanted to change those visuals. When I was 15, I saw a documentary about what the kids were doing in New York on the trains, painting the names in big, beautiful, colourful lettering. You could be from the poorest neighbourhood in the Bronx, and your name would travel on elevated tracks throughout New York, going through the richest neighbourhoods of Manhattan and everywhere. And it just seemed like the perfect vehicle of expression for me as an artist to express myself. I didn't have to ask for permission, and I felt like I was tuning into my future. Over the next few years, I came to be considered as one of the UK's best graffiti artists, and I came second in one of the first international street art competitions. And I was one of the first to paint a photorealistic portrait of someone using spray can. So around 1990, I heard about the hole in the ozone layer and that spray cans were part of the problem. And I managed to ignore it for about a year and a half, but eventually I couldn't use spray cans anymore. My conscience wouldn't allow me to use them. So I had to stop doing it, and it was one of the hardest decisions of my life. So I completely changed my lifestyle from someone who was painting and smoking marijuana and drinking and the odd fight, quite a few girlfriends and all that stuff, to someone who was meditating and going into the city and seeing if there was any beggars that I could help and that sort of thing. And during that period, I only did like one aerosol painting a year. Spray cans were all ozone friendly by that time, apparently. But I didn't really excel with my art until around 2002, when I met my wife. I did a little design, a little pretty crappy doodle on a piece of paper, and she went and printed it on a t-shirt and gave it me for a present. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to start doing good art again so that when I get it back, I'm gonna like it. She wasn't my wife yet, but one thing led to another and she got pregnant, and her visa was running out because she's a Kiwi. She's from Christchurch, New Zealand. And so I went with her because we were about to have our first boy. And after 9 months, we went back to England, had another boy, came back here 5 years ago to Christchurch and had our third boy. So here we are 3 boys later. And during the last 5 years, I've been painting some pretty large-scale murals around the city. The first couple I did said aroha, which is love in the Maori language. Then I did my first love piece, and that piece was planned before the first major quake in Canterbury in September 2010. It was started in the same month, just after, and it was finished just after the February 22nd quake of 2011. It means a lot to me, that one does. Yeah, and it just kind of grew that people would get involved in the paintings of my murals. It kind of evolved over the process, mural after mural, to the point where we're doing these bubble murals where absolutely anyone in the community can come along and join in with the paintings by painting inside a circle. And also, I've been focusing on supporting some of the local causes that we have here in New Zealand. The latest one being the drilling, the offshore drilling that's been happening. and people are concerned about the damage that could be caused if there's a spill after what happened over in the States. And it goes without saying that if we destroy all our life streams on Earth, so we haven't got a habitable planet to live on, that all the other issues like money become irrelevant. So yeah, I've been lending my hand, you know, adding my volume of love. I've always known that love is the ultimate everything in life, and we're here to love each other, you know. It's obvious, like, it's just that feeling, you know, that feeling of justice. Love is the only thing that makes real sense in the world, because love is not about getting it right every time, but it's about allowing for the process of growth. So love, there's a lot we can do. There's a lot of needs in the world. So whether it be robbing the rich to feed the poor, or not robbing the rich to feed the poor, but finding another way so that people don't have to rob in order to get their essential needs met, creating laws which ensure that everybody has got access to clean drinking water and nutritious food as part of our human rights. We're all one family, we're all one. We're all essentially equal. No one's higher or lower than anyone else. Occupy Equality Street. Since I was really young, I've been thinking that I would probably die young. And since I've been painting in public, I've been thinking, this could be my last painting. So I've tried to express everything. I've tried to sum up everything in my paintings. But here I am, age 44, and I'm still here. And now I've got all these paintings that I've put my heart into. And I'm so glad that I got to the point where I could paint the word love, because to me, that's all that really matters.